Hello friends and welcome to Finance Logic YouTube channel. My name is Evgeny and in this video I'm going to show you how to apply combination of functions index and match for searching purposes. It's quite old-fashioned way how we can make a search. There are many other ways of doing search in Microsoft Excel, but the combination of indexes match is still very useful. We're going to have two very transparent examples. You can download them using the link in the description, and you can follow me. That would be very useful for you. And watch this video till the end because our second exercise would be about how to use index match combination if we have more than two attributes which we use to make our search. So let's start. Option number one. We have a very small table. This is just for educational purposes because we need to check whether our combination works properly. So we have table of revenues and expenses and years, and we need to use combination of index and match to extract data based on the following parameters. We need to find in our table revenue for 2024. Revenue, it is row attribute, and number of year is a column attribute. So obviously the number should be equal to 5,000. To get revenue for 2024, we need two things. We need row number in our table and column number. And row number and column number we're going to get using match function, and final search will be performed by index function. Professional users of Microsoft Excel basically type index and match with the first attempt, but for our educational purposes I'm going to show you application of function match first, and then we're going to use the result of function match when we will apply function index. So at first we need to apply function match to get row number that we need and column number that we need based on these attributes, revenue and 2024. At first we need to determine row number. Row number is determined by our name, it's revenue, and I need to type match lookup value. Lookup value, it is what I need to find. I need to find revenue, semicolon, then where I need to find revenue. I need to find revenue in my column from E7 to E8. It is very small. In real life you are going to have more sophisticated numbers, more sophisticated volumes. In our exercise for educational purposes is pretty small, and often you need to freeze it because you may need to perform more than one search and you need to keep referring to the same column or the same array. That is why I press F4, then semicolon, and we need exact match, meaning that we need to find revenue exactly how it's typed in cell B16. I'm not going to explain you another options of this function because it is not topic of our exercise. What do we expect as a result of our match? We expect to get number of row, and revenue is first in the row, expenses are second, and revenue is first. That is why I'm going to get 1. Yes, it is. And then we need to do the same with column number. I'm going to input match lookup value. What do we need to find? We need to find 2024. Where we need to find 2024? In our first row, in our headings in this example. Freeze it, semicolon, and 0. 2024, it is our first column, and that is why I expect to get 1 as well. So we have coordinates of the result that we need. Row number is 1, column number is 1, and then we input these coordinates into index. In index first we need to select array where we need to perform our search. Our array is our table with the numbers. Pay attention that we don't need to select here first row and column which includes revenue and expense. And generally, in most cases, we need to freeze our array. Then row number, it is 1, and I'm referring to cell C20. Instead of referring to C20 in real life, if you are confident in using combination index and match, you should type match and all relevant attributes. But for our educational purpose, let's keep it more transparent. And then I need to input number of column, and this is a reference to C21. What should I expect? I expect revenue for 2024 that is 5,000. Yes, it is. And now the final thing that we need to do here is to check whether our result responds to change in input. For example, instead of 2024, I'm interested in 2026, and that is why I expect to get here 5,513. Yes, it is. And let's change revenue. Let's type expenses. And expenses for 2026 are 221, minus 221. Yes, it seems like everything works. Now let's take a look at more sophisticated example where we have more than 2 attributes of what we need to find. Welcome to second option, which is more sophisticated because here we have 3 attributes. Together with the number of year and the name of our line, we have name of relevant company, alpha or beta. And we need to find the number based on the following attributes. We need to find expenses of company beta for 2026. So obviously it should be 1047, but we need to create formula that responds properly to changes in our inputs. So let's start. Row number. Row number is determined by 2 things. Name of our line, revenue and expense, and name of our company, alpha or beta. Let's start typing match. Match. And I need to input lookup value. What do we need to find? We need to find not expenses separately and not beta on a standalone basis. We need to find combination. We need to find unique row which includes simultaneously these 2 attributes, expenses and beta as the name of our company. That is why our lookup value looks like expense combined with the help of symbol and, it's shift 7, with the company name. So this is what we need to find. We need to find combination, expense and beta. Then semicolon, where lookup array, it's where we need to find. We need to find this combination in an array which this combination contains. But we don't have array which contains combination revenue alpha, expenses alpha, and so on. That is why we have to create this array. We can create this array virtually within function match. This is how it works. I need to input my column with revenues and expenses. It's better to freeze it. And again, I need to combine it with, I need to merge it with my column with company names, and it's better to freeze it as well. So this is how it works. So I'm saying that I need to find expenses beta in array which contains expenses beta, because this new array that I have typed here includes merged names. Name of our line, revenue and expense, merged with name of our company. Then semicolon, and I need exact match, and as a result I expect to get here row number 4, because expenses beta is expenses beta. This combination is last in our array. If you are not okay with creating this array within function match, you can use special technical column, and you can merge it with more transparent way, like this. And then instead of referring to both arrays and combining them within function match, you can just refer to your separate array. We need to do the same to determine column number, but it's more simple because column number is determined only by one attribute. Column number is determined only by year number. That is why I'm going to type match. I need to find 2026. Where? I need to find it in first row to freeze it, and I need exact match, so I expect here number 3. Yes, it is, and then everything is ready to use function index. But before using index, just one small notice. If you use old version of Microsoft Excel, when you work with arrays like we do here when we merge our arrays, to get the result, you need to press combination as Ctrl plus Shift plus Enter. If pressing of just Enter doesn't work. Now let's get the result using index function. I'm typing index array. It is our table. Pay attention that I need to select just the numbers without selecting attributes. It's reasonable to freeze it, semicolon, and row number is 4 and column number is 3. And I expect here minus 1047. Yes, it is. And now let's do final check. Let's change our attributes and let's see whether our result responds to changes that we're going to make here. Instead of expenses, I may need to find revenue. And yes, it seems like it works. And for example, let's change the year to 2024. Yes, it works. And we can change company name from beta to alpha. And it seems like it works. And my final notice is that this combination works only we have unique attributes. We have unique row and unique column. It means that it doesn't work when we have more than one combination, for example, of expenses and beta. And the good thing is that combination of index and match is very universal. It can be used to find both numbers and text elements. I hope this video is useful. If you have any questions, you are welcome to write them in the comments, and I wish you all the best.